Right, hopefully I'm fully audible and that sort of thing, because we've had a few technicals building up to this, hence the late start. It's all Legpuppy's fault. Everything's their fault in the end. So yes, this is Neo Futurist TV, episode 44. It's Legpuppy 2.0 interview, which is going to be exciting in, I don't know, about 15 minutes, something along those lines. Legpuppy had to go and sort of morph into their other persona. And as it's World Goth Day, I mean, I should show you that I'm wearing a Susie shirt to be a World Goth, obviously. So that was me live in the USA. I've just been back. Was it 2 weeks now? I don't know. It's just, how long has it been? I mean, that show there was on the 10th of May. So yeah, it's getting close to 2 weeks or something. I'm back now. Because yeah, I arrived back home. This is exciting stuff, isn't it? I arrived back home on the 14th of May, because that's less than 10 days ago, because my flight got cancelled, which was on the 12th of May, so I had to come home on the 13th. Can you believe that, coming home on the 13th of May? Anyway, I'm going out to a gig tomorrow, and I've got various things to plug and so forth in what I've got coming up. Well, anyway, I'm going out to a gig organised by Legpuppy tomorrow. And that gig, it features Holy Grail for a start, so I'm going to play a bit of Holy Grail, hopefully, if I can find the damn thing. I don't think I've got it, actually. I'll have to get it again or something. In the meantime, let's have a bit of valreptile, who is performing tomorrow as well. So yeah, let's have a bit of that. I'm not sure what happened to the Holy Grail track. Hey, you don't watch this show. Sorry, you just don't watch this show, do you? You don't watch this show for professionality or anything. Yeah, alright. Oh, there's Holy Grail. I can play them after all. Let's play Holy Grail, Guillotine. And that was Holy Grail. Holy Grail, absolutely magnificent. I've got them coming along for an event later this year as well, because I really, really love them, and I've loved them for some time. I was one of the first to champion them, you know, just as I was with many people, because I'm so with it. And yeah, anyway, that's Holy Grail, and they're going to be at Dublin Castle headlining the show tomorrow night, so that's something you don't want to miss. Right, what else was I going to play? Oh yes, valreptile. We want a bit of her, don't we? Because she's playing my next London event on the 16th of June, but she's also playing tomorrow night, so let's have her now.
Dry your eyes, this is just a game we've played before. You can't deny you like this feelings of control. Let go, get free, reach within that urge inside. Release your false beliefs, and I will be your only light.
So that was Valentina Reptile being quite remarkable there with the track Absolution, which I'm sure you will agree is something that you could absolutely imagine dominating the charts. Pretty amazing stuff. Yeah, live tomorrow night at Dublin Castle alongside Holy Grail, Legpuppy, Amsin and Cyberwaste. It's going to be pretty exciting stuff. Right, I should probably sort of get on to playing a bit of Legpuppy. I can't remember what sort of time I said I'd go to Legpuppy. So I don't even know if this is a proper track, because the Legpuppy channel is absolutely chock full of sort of micro videos and stuff as well, which are all very good, but I don't know if they're actual proper tracks or anything. So this is, it says it's called Welcome to Your Future. I don't know for sure if it's actually a Legpuppy tune as such. I'm so professional at this, aren't I? Anyway, it should hopefully give you some idea of, if you're not familiar, that is, with what Legpuppy are all about. And hopefully after this, however long it will last, we'll go and have a chat to Legpuppy, or Darren if you prefer. Right, here we go then. Legpuppy, Welcome to Your Future.
History is cancelled. It's time to recreate a new one. Welcome to your new future.
Don't ever
Alright, hopefully we're back on screen now. Let's get rid of that Legpuppy background. He should hopefully be with us very, very soon now. You know, exciting business. Just waiting for an overdue sign. Brothers and sisters playing Chinese whispers. If things aren't suited, then they'll get diluted. Something along those lines. Right, I think it might be. It keeps appearing and disappearing. Is sort of magic or something. Right. Anyway, let's get him on screen, shall we? Right. Let's have. Where is the window? There's the window. Right. He's on the screen now, and he's vanished. He's vanished again because he's so magic and so forth. Right, he should hopefully be back soon. I don't know. Will he be back? We just don't know these things. This is the magic, mystical world of Legpuppy. He's being depicted now on screen, but he keeps flicking between reality and unreality.
I am Legpuppy. I am Legpuppy 2.0. 2.0. I am Legpuppy 2.0.
Well, that is good news, because we did want to interview Legpuppy 2.0, and it would be nicer if Legpuppy 2.0 would stay on screen, but hey, Zoom's a bit awkward like that. So, anyway, so Legpuppy 2.0, last time I spoke to you in any kind of live fashion like this, you weren't Legpuppy 2.0, so how did you end up becoming Legpuppy 2.0, and what's it all entail?
I am Legpuppy 2.0. I am Legpuppy 2.0.
Yes, that much we have indeed established. So we now need to get on to how Legpuppy 2.0 came about.
So basically, most artists evolve and they move forward and they.
I don't bother with that.
Yeah, they do. They're forward thinking and they get rid of the past quite quickly and they move on to new concepts and new ideas, and that's what Legpuppy 2 is all about. It's just a new concept. It's just new. It's just a new character. It's just new vibes, man.
New vibes, new words or something, and I think my my phone keeps disconnecting from the computer because the anyway, that's another story anyway. But yes, so it's a new. Why did Legpuppy need new vibes and honestly, this silly connection to this phone. Anyway, yes, why did Legpuppy need new vibes? I mean, what was wrong with the old sort of crazy madness? Why go into? I mean, and it seems like you maybe have got a more serious point these days. Is it true or fiction?
Yeah, I agree. I just think, you know, all great artists evolve and move forward. You know, Ziggy Stardust, obviously, Legpuppy, obviously in the same bracket as Ziggy, and you have to kill off Ziggy at some stage, and that's what we did. We killed off the old Legpuppy. We killed the clown live on stage, and enter Legpuppy 2.0.
You killed my husband.
I know. we did it live at AMP Studios, where we electrocuted the clown.
I got married to the clown on the day that Prince Harry.
The Jubilee.
Yeah, the Prince Harry got married.
That's right. Day. Yeah, you did. Well, he's not dead because he ran away.
Ah, that's
and
okay.
And last we heard, he was hanging out with Richie Edwards in Goa.
That's okay then. You know, I hate to think my husband's dead. You know.
Yeah, no, he's not dead. We just electrocuted, gave him a sort of a lobotomy, and he vanished. And yeah, we have heard. We did get one message from him, but because he had a lobotomy, obviously, it was just lots of gobbledygook.
Just be garbage. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's had a lobotomy, and nothing like that matters anyway. So yeah. Anyway, so Legpuppy 2.0, and like the new album, you seem to be sort of concentrating on perhaps how you see a certain decline in humanity. You're saying like people are losing the ability to think for themselves.
Of course they are. Yeah, you know, it's a great quote from Albert Einstein, and it's blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. You know, I believe that. I just think it's been a very, I don't want to get too deep and too political, but it's been a very strange few years, hasn't it? And what with the invention of AI, threatening to take over, I think it's very important to get down to the core values of what does it mean to be human, and that is emotions and it's connection and feeling. And I just think, we're slowly being ripped apart, with social media and stuff and AI, and it's kind of worrying. I just wanted to, we just wanted to make an album that sort of confronts that. And if I don't want to talk about the album too much because I would like people to hear it, because I think it's, I think
maybe
it's
people should maybe make up their own minds, get their own.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is exactly that. It's exactly that. It's like a David Lynch movie. You watch it and you make up your own mind. I think it's our best album to date. It's the most complete album. It definitely it's quite hard hitting, and it does ask the question, what does it mean to be human? And the last track, the penultimate track on the album actually is called Home, and that was written by Kerry, my very special friend, who wrote that. And she wrote the poem to it, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful, and it just asks that question, what does it mean to be human? And that is putting my paintings on the wall. It's just little things in life that we just kind of forget.
So you feel, is it human perhaps to try and speak into the wrong side of the microphone? You feel it's human, what is human is to put your art out there for others to see. You feel that is kind of an essential part of humanity. I mean, why keep doing this anyway? I mean, what is the point in us being live artists and so forth when we're not exactly sort of filling out even the O2? Is there any point to what we're doing if we're not achieving massive success?
Because that's not what success is. Success isn't about how many albums you sell or how many people stream your music. Success is, are you happy with what you put out there? And it's out there for life. You release an album, it's out there, and you got it. You've achieved something. You put your message out there, and I've been ranting on about social media for years with selfie stick and stuff. We're living in a very strange time. Where dancing videos and silly stuff like that. That's seems to be what people are interested in, but we shouldn't be bothered about that as artists, because we're putting our work out there because we can. It's a necessity. It's like breathing. You have to do it. I'm sure, we've had many conversations where we're like, oh man, I'm quitting. I'm done. No one's listening. And then you just get a little bit of a spark, a sound, or a bit of inspiration. You think, oh no, sorry, I'm gonna make another album, or I'm gonna do some more tunes, because we have to do it. It is like breathing.
Can be a bit of a compulsion. I mean, God knows, practically after so many gigs, pretty much. Oh, you've got your light on now, I see. Exciting. After so many gigs, I mean, especially in the early days, it was sort of practically after every gig I was saying, right, that's it, I can't do this anymore. This is just useless. This is no good. I don't want any more of this. So and I mean, I was kind of a bit that way recently, but sort of some people convinced me to keep going, but it is difficult sometimes. So is that, do you think, another sort of part of the sort of being human thing, in that sort of element of self-doubt among the desire to continue?
100%. It's about vulnerability, isn't it? And putting yourself on stage, you're exposing quite a lot of yourself, aren't you?
Well, certainly in my case.
Well, no, all of us, all sorts of,
I mean, literally.
But we do it, like I said, because we have to, and that is part of being human. And I've read a lot of articles and watched a lot of YouTube videos about the AI music and stuff, and we're not stupid. We can tell what's good and what isn't. I think enough people turn their heads. The music industry is changing. We know that, right? It's completely changing. We're in a time where big bands aren't even making money, so there will be some revolution at some stage, won't there? It will be, where it's like a select club, isn't it? It's like only the big huge bands make money from gigs and merch. That even let's call them the top of the Premier League. the mid-Premier League bands, you could still fill out venues of 2,000. They're not making any money. And then
I question that, you know. I think they must be doing something wrong if they can't make money out of a sellout of a like 2,000 venue or something. There's something weird going off there in their ability to do it, frankly, because I can make money. I can make money on it's like 50 people gigs sometimes, you know.
I know, but you're talking about quite a lot of people involved. You know, this is not the 70s when, who was the guy who used to manage Led Zeppelin? What was his name? I forgot his name now.
Mr. Manager Guy.
Don't manage guy. But he was a phenomenal businessman, right? When he would go to promote a tour, he would say to the big stadiums, right, we take 90% of all costs. They're like, you're stinging us, man. It's 50-50. He says, no, we're not playing then. And he walked off. Amazing, right? Yeah. The problem now is these artists are, you know, there's so many people involved. There's marketing, assistant marketing, strategy, sound, lights, you know, Live Nation. By the time that they've all taken their cut, the bands are barely breaking even. You know, this is, like you said, bands filling out 2,000 capacity venues.
I mean, I must know. I mean, I was thinking, like, well, why don't they try and sort of handle it more themselves? But then I think, I mean, obviously there's issues. I mean, perhaps you know as well. I don't know. You've been a lot more productive in music than I have over the last few years, but you're not doing like a regular week, or trying to be weekly at least, sort of video interview show and that sort of thing. But I putting on gigs and stuff kind of can take up a lot of time and that sort of thing. So I guess if they try to do more themselves, then the music might suffer and that sort of thing. So it's a bit,
yeah, of course, and you know, and maybe a lot of them are on labels as well. So they're kind of, you know, it's like a contractual. You know, it's part of their contract. They've got to do these tours and stuff, and the label takes most of it. Yeah, you and I know we put on gigs, small gigs, barely make any money from them, but it's not why we do it. We do it because we can, and we absolutely love it. And it's, you know, finding talent and putting them on, and like just absolutely introducing new talent to people. It's incredible. Like tomorrow, it brings on to tomorrow's gig, doesn't it? It's quite nice.
Which we were sort of planning on covering anyway. So yes, I'm the lineup for tomorrow. I think it's absolutely spectacular. I mean, I'm going because I love most of the bands on the bill, apart from that horrible Legpuppy people. Get them off.
Oh yeah, there's a band there called Legpuppy too. That's shit. Yeah, you don't want to see them. No, you know, I'm trying to put on my electronic night, which I think that's a really good name for what I'm doing, and that is the name of the night, and it's stuck. I've tried to do a few different names, and I like electronic because I'm slowly trying to build a little scene where we put on, you know, bands that aren't just your stereotypical electronic acts, which just, you know, aren't just standing there pressing buttons. There's a bit more engagement, a bit more interactive, even immersive, which is an overused word, like street food. But I'm just trying to put on really interesting acts, and there was a couple that I recently saw, and both of those acts tomorrow just blew me away. Just amazing.
I know I sort of dragged you along to see Holy Grail for the first time, and your reaction to them was just absolutely wonderful to see you. See you sort of totally, sort of practically speechless at what you just.
I was speechless. That was the best live performance I've seen since I can remember. Absolutely captivating. You know, lovely people as well. But I love when someone gets on stage and they transform and they become that character. And she was almost untouchable, almost religious. Like it was like, wow, it was pure theatre, just pure energy. It blew and the songs are great as well. Like, I've been listening to their stuff quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I've been working with them since about 2018, I think, 2018 time. I think I first had them along, maybe 2017. I can't quite remember which, but I dragged them down to Sheffield because I think I discovered them via a Facebook advert they ran for Murder, She Wrote, and I thought this looks interesting, and I checked out some of their YouTube. I wasn't that big on the Murder, She Wrote video, or Murder, She Spoke, I think it is. Wasn't totally sold on that, but then seeing the live performance at Little Buildings in Newcastle, I thought, oh my god, yes, this is it. This is what I want. This is the sort of act I really, really need, and I've had them sort of several times in the past, and it's just that they truly are a band that absolutely, they own the stage, and they are.
That's the word. And I remember when we saw them, they were so good that when they finished, the night was over.
Yeah, basically.
And I'm not being hard on palindromes. I love the palindromes; they're really good. But
they're
you
wonderful.
can't.
But the thing
wonderful.
is, palindromes are a wonderful melodic synth pop sort of band. But and the thing is, Holy Grail were. Again, I don't want to diminish palindromes because they're bloody marvellous, but Holy Grail are kind of practically like a religious experience almost. You know, it is transformative.
It is kind of Depeche Mode-esque in that way, because you go to the Depeche Mode gig and it's like that. It really is a religious experience, and I got the same vibe from them. And it was the night had finished. When they finished, even the grannies from the first band that were on were sitting there tapping their feet and a little bit scared, and I was scared. I was like, oh my god, wow, because it's incredible. Anyone who's listening to this, come along tomorrow and be blown.
We should probably also mention some of the other acts. I mean, it's hard not to just sort of waffle on extensively about Holy Grail and their brilliance, but who's Am Sin? I couldn't find anything to do with them.
Yeah, so obviously I co-host the Electronic Open Mic Night at Dummy Castle as well. That's the third Wednesday of every month, and again I'm trying. Making note of that. I'm trying with that as well. I'm trying to make that really diverse and like put on some really interesting acts. That is such a great night. They're always packed. We get some incredible talent down there, but every now and then someone appears and you go, yes, wow. And it's almost like a feeder for electronic. So Am Sim were a duo, and they came on, and within 30 seconds, everyone just shut up and looking forward and was like, wow, I'm completely captivated. Kind of religious experience in a different context. Like Holy Grail is very much, look at us, you know, we've got you now, the energy. This was just soothingly transcendental. Yeah. So it's really beautiful electronic. It's quite ambient-y but quite experimental, and the singer was just literally just humming and singing, but just singing like it was tribal-esque, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. And straight after I said, you guys are great, I need to put you on one of my nights. And I love that when you find something completely new and unexpected. So that's those two, and they're quite new anyway, they've been around very long.
I'm sort of a bit like that with sort of recruiting new band members, it seems, but yeah, I mean, I've recruited quite a few people from some open mic nights and that sort of thing as well. I mean, I'm like,
thanks for that. Yeah,
I mean, 243 Ida and Samuel, formerly at one time Sam and the Spacemen, I think he was going by when I first met him. Then he just became Samuel, and he was really good, and I really love what he does. But yeah, I mean, some of these electronic music open mic nights, yeah, we might get quite a lot of people who are sort of email checkers, but because it's open, you don't know what you're going to get, and sometimes you encounter someone who's just really, and there's someone
also as well.
Someone I need to track down in London who came to one once who was really interesting. It's like Unbeknownst or something. I need to track them down at some point.
Okay. I was going to say that, but there's a place for everyone, because you know that is such a beautiful space for people that don't get a chance to perform. You know, so for them to stand on the stage and play their music to a crowd, a lot of them, it's probably the first time they've ever done it. Like the last one we did, there was a guy and he came along and he had 4 synths. It took him ages to set up. And he played, and afterwards he just said, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. And I was quite touched. I was like, oh wow, you know, he said, thank you, I haven't really played much before. I want to reduce my kit and work out how I can come with less. And we were just talking, and they're really amazing nights. They're so friendly, and like you said, they're great spaces to find new talent, because it's raw. It's like a pasteboard. Yeah. You got all these people on stage performing stuff that probably isn't released, but a lot of people, so their stuff is released, but it's wow, you meet really good talent there.
I don't know if you can. Oh, there you are. You disappeared off screen for quite some time there.
Background, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a whole background thing. Anyway, yeah. So also, we should not neglect to mention the wonderful talent that is Cyberwaste.
I've got a lot of time for Cyberwaste. She's brilliant. She's funny. She's a good sport. She's doing something pretty cool tomorrow as well, with peep show characters. So look out for that. Yeah, and she's a brilliant producer. She makes really good sort of electro, drum and bass. So yeah, she'd be great. And then obviously we've got Valentina Reptile as well. Yes, really good.
Who I played sort of shortly before putting.
You did, yeah. She's got a little bit of star quality about her. I think
I think so. And as I said, whilst she was playing, I could really imagine her stuff absolutely tearing up the charts.
Yeah, it is commercial, but not in a sort of cheesy poppy way.
It's like it's really good stuff. It's dramatic and powerful, but you know, I could see it,
and it's contemporary.
Yeah, very, very now, and I could really see it really. If it could get heard more, which we're trying to do. I mean, I've booked for my 16th of June birthday. Second coming, if you like, sort of thing. My birthday weekend gig and the Hope and Anchor, where strangely enough, I've got Legpuppy as well.
Wow, good. Is that Legpuppy 2 or 2.0?
Legpuppy 2.0, obviously.
Oh, excellent. Good, yeah.
Yeah, I've got them coming along. And we've got Machine Rocks, who I will play shortly, because they're amazing as well. I know.
You mentioned them to me, yeah.
They're really good, but I guess you're not going to approve of them for Lucider Nights, because they have a guitar, but she's really, really, really good though. Really,
Canadian?
Really good. American in origin.
Right.
I'm not sure about the guitarist, but she's American in origin. But down with Americans, don't want anything to do with them, obviously.
And of course, we need to say this. So that is, if you hate football and you want to get away from football, come on the 16th of June.
And you're going to have quite an experience that night. Hopefully, organising this, because normally you get a sort of headline act who's a bit longer, so I figure I can kind of do a little bit of an intro set and a set at the end. So I'm aiming to maybe do some of my synth pop material with Zoe totally on vocals. All the stuff I did with Izzy Voodoo and Vang. Gonna aim to do all of that stuff live.
Oh wow, Rachel's gonna come down.
Rachel's gonna come down, but she's not gonna be doing the vocals. It's gonna be Zoe doing the vocals, Zoe Pussycat. Right. Because Rachel has given me permission to perform the song. Izzy hasn't, but I don't care. But
I have heard a rumour as well that the new Legpuppy character is called O. And there is a rumour that O's relative might be joining us.
That sounds exciting.
From far away, from another land.
Yeah, anyway, so we should probably stop yakking about various things. So tomorrow is Dublin Castle, which is vitally important for everyone to go along to, because, I mean, it's an absolutely incredible lineup anyway. So there's that. Obviously, Legpuppy 2.0, new album, what's it called?
It's called Humanity 2.0.
So everyone needs to go to legpuppy.bandcamp.com or something, I dare say. And
yeah, go to Bandcamp. Yeah. One reviewer on radio station called it the OK computer for our times.
It's definitely something along those lines, but I hate to be called that because OK computer was rubbish. Their album Kid A was actually good, but OK Computer.
Kid A was a better album, actually. Yeah, Kid A was a better album.
OK Computer was absolute try. Love has no.
Yeah, I know, but it touched something, didn't it?
It touched something I'd rather not have it touched, frankly.
It is a good album, No,
it isn't a good album. It's a rubbish album. It's got no.
There's certain albums that have. They can't explain. Dark Side of the Moon had it, and
it's bad that it, frankly, has got all the track titles are named after sort of quotes from H.R.'s Guide to Duology. I mean, talk about tedious. Honestly, it's a terrible album. There's not a decent track on it.
But no, you're right. Kid A is better though. I
Kid
do
A is
prefer Kid A.
fabulous.
It's just like we don't care. We're just going to release this.
Exactly. Well, everyone hates Kid A.
Almost punk. It's punk electronic.
It's kind of funny that like I like the I like the Radiohead album that everybody hates. Anyway, but that's another story. We're not here to talk about Radiohead being terrible. We're here to talk about Legpuppy being awesome. I'm going to be awesome tomorrow night. So anything else I should sort of play sort of video wise, you think?
Well, from us, I'll play the new one, the Vilemetrics video that we recorded the other day.
And the thing is, as I was saying, sort of when it's when I was. Oh, I've got things playing automatically now.
No, they're all songs from the album, but we just don't want to be predictable.
It's just it's hard to work out for sure what is from the album, what's just one of your equally impressive though, but not necessarily music-based things.
No, but all the new videos are from the album, but I just don't like to call them the name of the track official videos. It's boring, so I just wanted to call it something different.
I did have Puppet Master downloaded, I think, ready to play, but
no, we'll play the new video because we filmed that last week and it was brilliant fun filming it, and we got thrown out of this particular venue. System
fail, is it?
That's the one, yeah. Play that one.
All right, we'll play.
It's a great track as well.
We'll play that one now. So get out of here, you.
Nice one. See you tomorrow.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow evening.
Legpuppy 2.0, 2.0, 2.0, Legpuppy.
Go away.
False, negative, system fail.
That was a bit more Legpuppy for you there. So I did intend to play maybe something a bit more. Let's have I see if I can get some Cyberwaste for later, but for now I want to play a bit of Machine Rots to give you some idea of how awesome they are. This is an overdubbed live video from Dublin Castle when they played for me on the 14th of July last year. I just think Machine Rots are just so good. I've asked them to come up and play my festival in at the end of November as well, so that's something to look out for. I don't see them up out of London very often, so let's have Machine Rots live at Dublin Castle, but overdubbed with the music that they recorded in the studio. So right, let's get that on right now. Here we go then. So that was Machine Rocks, and you probably caught me there trying to work out which direction I got the microphone in. I love that Machine Rocks track, and that is, just Machine Rocks utterly excite me. When I saw a video of them at, I'm not sure if it was at Alice's Wicked Tea Project, I think it was. I just saw a video of Ariel performing there. I thought, oh wow, this is great. And there'd been some kind of mix up in the past as to who she was. I think I might have covered this last week or something, or when I didn't do it last week, so when was it? I don't know. It was some point in the past. But anyway, there was some kind of mix up. I sort of mixed her up with someone else. I'd seen her sort of around, possibly posting about her events and stuff, and kind of lost what she was actually doing. Then I caught it and it was amazing. Then I booked her for the gig on 14th of July, and it was just utterly incredible. Anyway, I did say I'd try and get some Cyberwaste, so let's see if we can have a bit of Cyberwaste too. A track called Sunflowers. So that was Cyberwaste with Sunflowers. That was pretty awesome as well. So Cyberwaste playing tomorrow night, Dublin Castle. I think that's in London, in Camden. A band that is playing for me on my birthday, their last ever gig, so they say, is TheWEBB. I think I maybe played this last time I did this. I can't remember now. It's been like a month or something, but there's no reason not to play it again. This is TheWEBB with You Deserve Good Things. So here we are, TheWEBB. So that was TheWEBB, the wonderful band. I can't believe they've decided to retire from doing live music. They are just so good. They really, they're making a mistake, I'm sure, but you know, the heart's not in it anymore. The heart's not in it anymore. So come along and see them put in their final performance. I guess it's going to be quite sad in a way. But so honoured they've decided to come and do it at my birthday. I suppose one way to finish doing things right. I've also got Dead Happy coming along for my birthday gig as well, so we should find a track of theirs and play. If I can find it, I will play it for you. I thought I'd download it, but I probably got to go grab it again. It's around here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Researching, this is so professional, isn't it? Okay, so my search facility is not working. Okay, let's try this then. Alright, okay, let's see now. Dead Happy, and I was going to play you the track Off Switch short version. Wonder if I've got that around anywhere. No, I don't see that around, so I'll have to download it again because things are being annoying like that. We will. Off Switch short version music video from Dead Happy. So we'll get that on in just a moment. So let's get the video on screen. They're coming along on the 14th of June, Sheffield, Sydney and Matilda. Which is my birthday.
Me.
Born out of curiosity, congratulations, what about me? Wiles, instead of flames, with no time to complain. Just give me a heart attack, cause there's no time to relax. Why did you make me this way? Pumping a real fast to feel pain. I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't think there's any over. I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't think there's any over. I've told it a million times, you come off every time I try. The meaningless existence is okay if you can die. Joking here intentionally, yeah, now it's not funny. I just wish I could find my off switch tonight. I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't think there's any other. I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't think there's any other. Why did you make me this way? Note to self, so program robots to feel pain. You did this to me, you did this to me, you did this to me, now I'm doing this too. You did this to me, you did this to me, you did this to me, now I'm doing this too.
Right, and I'm back on screen. Right, there's something I wanted to add on screen in a minute, and something I need to mention as well, which I had intended to mention shortly before doing Dead Happy, but because I didn't have Dead Happy immediately ready, I kind of forgot about it. It is indeed thanks to my wonderful girlfriend over there in St. Louis that I did discover Ariel properly. She sent me some of her music and I was decidedly impressed with it, because why wouldn't you be? Yes, I thank you very, very much, my wonderful Gwenny. You are very, very, very much appreciated in your efforts. It is without you I would not have discovered this fabulous music or had such wonderful times with you in St. Louis, obviously, which is the reason I mainly went over there, just to be with my girlfriend for her birthday. And we put on a rather fabulous gig for her with Brenvella and so forth. Right, yes, so it's decidedly wonderful that Gwen introduced me to Ariel so that I could put her on in Dublin Castle, and of course on my birthday London sort of part or something, I don't know, something along those lines. You know, yes, she built a siren spell there because she was originally, I'm going to make this full screen or something, because I think it needs to be, because you might not see it otherwise. Right, let's make it as big as we possibly can. Right, yeah, it's Builder's Siren Spell there, because originally she was just going to do like a solo set, but now her guitarist has decided to join in, so it's going to be like proper machine rocks, but apparently quite some new material and probably quite a bit of her own Siren Spell music, which I very much look forward to. And Valentina Reptile also on that one, and Legpuppy 2.0 of course, and there you can see the Sheffield first part of it, the 14th of June, which is actually my birthday. That is at Sydney and Matilda in Sheffield, so that is something. If you want tickets for them, they're both like £8 plus fees, so that's like £8.80, and in advance, or you can pay £10 on the door. Either is fine, you know. Don't mind. You can pay by card or cash. But anyway, those are the two gigs, and I decided I would be a bit fancy on this birthday weekend because it just sort of worked out that quite convenient in that way.